Hi everyone, it's Bitcoin from the Big Jabowski in the finale of the second week, I think it is. Fighting a guy called Shaka from the guild Endor's Elite Green Crystal. 567k lifetime, 3 Galactic Legends, no ultimate on Jedi Master Luke like me. Other than that, I mean, there's not a whole lot to say. He's got a couple interesting characters like Droideka. You can see that he's working towards Sith Eternal Emperor with his Darth Maul and his Tarkin, etc. there. So that's basically how I think we got matched up. Now, this dude does not really have a whole lot of speed in his roster, so I've definitely got a very big mod advantage. And basically once I see that, I feel pretty comfortable to not have to go very deep into scouting, etc. As I know his options are pretty limited against me. So in this third round he has already attacked, and poor guy struggled so much in the back. I saw the Treya go down, I think. Well, his first attempt actually he failed. Second attempt he left Nihilus, and third one he took Nihilus out. Then the new team, I think he preloaded and struggled a lot there as well. Never tried Sith Eternal Emperor, so either he used all of his Galactic Legends in the front, or, well, the ones he set on, the ones he kept on offense being SLK and Rey, or he set one of those in the back to be sneaky. I don't really know that. Struggled against Finn as well, but for the rest, all of the board he was prepared for, I guess based on the history or something. Because that's kind of what I've been doing, setting the same front wall, changing up the back, and it's been tripping people up. So yeah, he took everything else out, no problem. Kind of weird, by the way, with the Holdo fleet there that they called in Jedi Consular first. There's like no Rey Millennium Falcon there. I thought she had a slightly higher reinforcement priority than that one, but I guess not. I need to revise that. I set this one pretty late, I think, and should have looked into it better. I like to set a Rey in the front instead of Resistance X-Wing, but Resistance X-Wing definitely never comes out on defense. It's like the absolute last ship. So yeah, I need to revise that one. So on his defense, pretty weird here to see a Gear 8 Moff Gideon. And actually one of his opponents failed really hard on this team, but I think it was a game crash because they sent in like JKR or something, and I just don't see how JKR could fail against this. So poor dude. Just noticed the Relic 7B1 actually. I don't remember seeing that in the scouting, so that's a pretty nasty one. And then bottom here he said Bastilla, which is weird with Hermit Yoda. Like, I don't know if he knows how that team works, but with Hermit Yoda, not really. And that's what he's usually set as well. So it's a thing he consistently does. And then we've got Newt and the Night Sisters. So I'm gonna get started on Bastilla first with SLK. Now I could add the 2 troopers here, because obviously the 2 troopers are needed for, well, Death Trooper and Krennic are needed for a feat. But here I would definitely lose them. And maybe there's a small chance later on that, for example, I can use Rey against, say, Grievous, where I then put Life Blood on them and as a result manage to save them and get some more banners. So that's what I'll be doing instead. Now one thing to keep in mind here, since there is no what, there's nothing feeding the health and protection to my SLK like you normally get in the team composition, so that's pretty easy to overlook. But it shouldn't be a problem. I can just get through Bastilla pretty quickly to cut down the ability blocks that they constantly throw out. Because those, yeah, spend a lot of time, I guess. Or make me spend a lot of time, rather. So the round, it should be based on what he did against me, should be pretty comfortable. Who knows, he actually put both of his Galactic Legends in the back. And then I'll be facing a pretty interesting challenge. Now he's certainly taking me down really far because I'm not getting any AoEs in to heal up. So it's starting to get to the point where I'm looking a little bit worried, but I'm gonna go into Ultimate here. Then I can get off on AoE to heal up a bit. Even though there's crit immunity all over them. Is it still there? No, okay. So let's drain this guy a bit. No healing? Or barely. That was awkward. What is going on here? Am I missing something? I'm mega confused right now. That AoE should have healed me way more than it did. I'm actually gonna lose this. Huh. Like at this rate anyway, I guess I'm not hitting Hermit Yoda with the AoE obviously, but this, like it should heal me for way more than it is. Someone's gotta fill me in on this one. But this one's gonna go down, which is a big problem. That is so odd. How on earth? There's probably a super logical explanation, I'm just not seeing it. Hopefully this heals enough for another ultimate. Oof, barely. Okay, Hermit Yoda down, that's good. Let's do an AoE here. It's ridiculous. What the hell was that? Wow, this is the most stress I've had in Grand Arena in quite a while, I think. I'm completely clueless. Anyway, with that said, I'm gonna go against the new team. Over here, the plan is to use Kylo Ren Unmasked, First Order Officer and Executioner. And I've checked the speeds out on this one, which is why I noted down this team. And I first have to go ahead, pass a turn with Officer to Kylo Ren. Well, I'm just gonna go in and show you then, rather than talk you through the whole thing and then do it. So, as I was saying, I could also push back a Sturm Meter, but that means I get countered, which is not ideal. So pass the turn, stun this guy. Unfortunately, Nest got an AoE in, but this should kill Nest. There we go. I'm gonna push Dooku back a bit here. Cleanse that. And because I had days on my Executioner, I didn't get the extra turn there, which would have been really handy to chop down Newt as well. And instead of passing it here, I'd rather pass it to Kylo Ren Unmasked, I think. Although, actually it's nicer to get rid of that. Get this kill here, because now I can also hit Dooku and strip his turn meter. Okay, excellent. Let's cleanse this. Now this obviously isn't going to get me taunting, but it's not a problem, because Dooku wastes this ability here. Get the double turn stun. And I think I'll just end it here. I know I'll lose the banners on First Order Officer, but I don't see any way of getting those back. So I'll just take the 52. Instead of using like JKR over here or something. Man, that SLK against Bastilla. I am absolutely super surprised. I guess, well, it's the difference with Watt not being there. Normally seen, I guess Watt bumps up your health and protection so high that they don't even get close to killing you. But this was really awkward. Now, goal is, of course, to try to preserve all my protection banners. That'll be pretty difficult. But doesn't mean I shouldn't try. Okay, first kill here on Talzin. That guy's also just gear 12, so that helps. I'll just go for a basic kill. Get the second kill. Yeah, that's one protection banner gone at least. I think I should pick off Talzin here because Anakin will get cleansed. Oh, wow, she gained so much turn meter for that one. I wasn't expecting that one. Okay, this should clear her out. And it's still a 52. Whereas Troopers could have gotten a 54, that's also why I was thinking about it. Let's check it out. Oh my... Okay, so... He kept both of his GLs for offense, but still just, I guess, blew them in the front. It's the cheapest trick in the book, really. But, yeah, apparently he fell for it. So, with that in mind... You guys know by now what I like to use here. It's like taking candy from a child. Or in this case, 54 banners, if I get the stuns in. Now, in this case, it's a 53. Usually Finn tries to do something else here. Like, he tends to go for Spirit, who has Foresight. In this case, he did not. So, of course, me saying 54 banners is gonna get those taken from me. But 53 worst case, I'm totally fine with. The Mon Mothma team, I want to go again like I did last time here. With just Pastilla and Ki Adi Mundi. See if I can get a slightly different outcome. So last time I put the Armor Shred on Biggs in an attempt to try to take him pretty low, but I didn't crit. So I was thinking maybe this time I put it on Wedge, and then I make Pastilla do the double buffed up basic on Biggs. And maybe that'll get me further. It's an attempt, but worth trying. Okay, I did get the crit here. See, I think I'm gonna get them both low, but actually nowhere. Yeah. But I double basic him out. She revives. Then Wedge goes down. And Biggs doesn't, unfortunately. See if I can stun him. And now take him out. Should be the same number of banners. So I guess the order doesn't really matter much. Well, worth a shot. Now I learned something more. The iconic duo that in one of the Star Wars movies people did not particularly enjoy took down the First Order, kind of. Ish. I mean, they told Rey how to do it anyway. So this is a super iconic fight that everyone will remember. Let's put up Foresight here. Even though he's gonna waste that. Okay, he survives this. There we go. Well, as you can see, they haven't exactly, especially this week, haven't exactly been exciting rounds, but I wanted to see this round in 3v3 how high banners I can get, sort of like how high of a rank at the end, because so far things have been pretty, let's say, achievable for me to get high banners, so I figured let's keep that up, see how I do. Not sure I'll be able to keep them alive. So my Krennic, I don't even know if, actually, of course, I'm such a dumbass, people probably thought this going in. I was thinking to check about it still, but you can't lifeblood the dark side characters. So they're gonna go down regardless, which is unfortunate, but not much I can do there. The only thing I can try to do is Whirlwind out Grievous before he gets a chance to mow anyone down, but I'm not expecting that one to happen. One other thing I could do here is use this AoE, because I get the cooldown resisted, which means Grievous won't AoE, so let's do that. But he probably, yeah, he dodged it. He actually even dodged it. It wasn't like, oh yeah, it's okay, man. It was resisted or something. Nope. And of course the Relic 7 B1 kills both of them. Well, there was an attempt. Not my best attempt, but on B1 I can actually very easily recover all of my banners at the end. So let's leave him alive until last, to at least scrape something out of this. So it's going to be a somewhat slow process. Make sure to lifeblood once more at some point, like say now. I wonder what a Whirlwind does to B1. Maybe it does triple stack damage or something, but I need to basic to heal to full. You can tell I only recently got Rey, just not even thinking about that. And not having used her a whole lot on offense with dark side characters. But it's still pretty dumb, let's be honest. Okay, CLS, let's do that one against Bosk. Still got JML, Vader, JKR. More than enough. Well, I always say CLS, but what I really mean is Han and Chewie. Anyone else I want to use here? I think Old Ben is kind of nice to push back the turn meter. So let's do that. So I want to go for Dengar first. I don't really care if Bosk taunts that much. I could stun him here if it lands, which it did. I just mostly want to dispose of Dengar at some point. He has both tenacity up and down, so I should be able to remove Turn Meter from him, which unfortunately got resisted, but now I dispel him. Let's do this and pick off. No? Wow, he actually beat me to a turn. That is wildly disappointing. Notifications on screen, I forgot to deal with that again. Let's go. Now that is annoying, dude. Actually, it only landed on Chewy, so that could be worse because I'm still full. That was not a good match. I feel like that SLK match at the start really threw me off. Might sound like a stupid excuse, but that's really what it feels like. I'm just so surprised at what happened there. Let's see if I do. Yeah, well, not really. Let's see if I can take out Droidica before the roll. Ah, splendid. So let's make sure I don't get... I mean, it doesn't really matter. This guy's gonna be fine. Just a little bit annoying. They're double cooldown reduced. Now who's fast, huh? Timeout. Yeah, I don't really want to be super fast here. Imagine getting one shot by... Can we not do this? Come on, just go down, dude. Take your freaking turn, dude. Come on. Gonna build them up to like 500 stacks. Why not? Okay, you happy? Yeah, this is mildly ridiculous. I even gambled with the last hit there, because that should have totally been a cooldown reduction before you would roll again. My god. Okay, kind of wondering why did that guy end up going before me? Because I am certainly faster. Even than Veer's lead. Pretty sure. Anyway. Let's do the Force Crush on him. Take out Veers. He still cost me 2 banners, so rip. Okay, well I got Watts back. That I'm pretty happy with. And Vader's too. Okay, nice. I'm happy. I'll have to check again on the speeds. I think I messed something up with the math. Rage Edit Training has the advantage that you can dispel, but I think I'll just get too much damage thrown in my face. He should be down. Almost. Yay! Did absolutely nothing. Congrats, Phasma. And now my Grandmaster Yoda can be countered. And I think I want to keep that. Although I'm gonna get direct focus back soon, so this is fine. It just went from being fine to absolutely not being fine. Take this, get it dispelled or not. And now I want to take this guy out. So that he stops being annoying with the counters. And this should dispose of Phasma in a second. JKR is full as well. And let's finish it off here. Okay, we undersize this one being the Thrawn fleet. I think I went with a basic on the Imperial TIE Bomber before, and it goes before the Negotiator if I do, which is not really ideal. Alternative is going for TFP, but then I trigger his Foresight, and he's going to go regardless, I think. And Vader is also going to go for sure, so putting down offense down on Vader I think is actually the nicest option. I remember struggling with this decision a bit in the past, but I think this is what ends up making sense. Wow, that was a ridiculous hit. What the hell happened there? Does he have a relic TFP or something? My TFP doesn't do that kind of damage. Let's see if I can kill Vader or get close. See if I can kill TFP. Okay, lovely burning there. Fortunately, Plo comes in to heal it. Boost up the turn meter, kill this one. Okay, a dodge would have been super annoying because that would have cost me my protection banners. Almost certainly. Unless the shuttle comes in and delays a bit, but even then, the capital ship would get an AoE off. All of those fun things. Finalizer. Wow, lucky dodge for me. But I got punished pretty hard there. Let's see if I can pick this guy off before the action. There we go. Stun this one. Yeah, didn't need the reinforcement. So far from the looks anyway. But I still like to bring it. In case they bring like Houndstooth and I'm stuck forever trying to get through that. It's AoE. Could have brought Spy in there actually, but I figured this was gonna end it. Oh, come on. And a 66. For a final score of 26-77. Lost a couple trying to get that feat, but I'm happy with it. It's looking good. And even this, like, without claiming all of the feats, I haven't done that, because if you do, and you end up in a super high rank, then people see that and they start setting absolutely everything on defense to grief you, or to be unfriendly about it. But basically, if I take the 200 banner feat and I take the 350 banner one, I think it is after that, that puts me up 550. And then if you kind of do the rough math, then I end up somewhere around rank 2 here. So maybe there's a shot this season at an actual high rank. I'll try, but I mean, no clue what I'm gonna face in the next rounds. So we'll see about that. I'll just do my best, and if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. I've had like top 50 plenty of times, and I'm still happy with that. So let's see, maybe this one last time if I can try to get Kyber Contender. That's kind of a goal, something I would like to accomplish someday. It's incredibly difficult in 5v5 because there are so many people who just have super low GP rosters and almost no or no Galactic Legends that you have to compete with for undersizing. But in 3v3 the gap is a lot smaller because the banner difference is a lot smaller in the matches. So maybe, who knows, this is the chance to get it. I'll be doing my best. I hope you had a good week. I'll see you soon for another week of Grand Arena.